Welcome, everyone, to How to Write a LinkedIn Article. I'm going to give you some tips and strategies for success. So, today we'll discuss how to write a LinkedIn article that showcases your expertise and helps you grow your professional network. We'll go over through the tips and strategies that will help you create engaging and impactful content on this powerful platform. So, let's talk about the benefits of writing a LinkedIn article. So, writing a LinkedIn article allows you to demonstrate your industry knowledge and establish yourself as a thought leader. Publishing articles can increase your visibility, result in new connections, job opportunities, and collaborations. Articles can drive traffic to your website, your blog, or any other online channels, potentially generating more leads and business opportunities. So, first of all, let's think about the first step. Step one, you need to choose your relevant topic. So, to start, select a topic that aligns with your industry or your area of expertise. Choose a subject that you are passionate about and knowledgeable in, as this will make your writing more engaging and authentic. And ensure that the topic is relevant to your target audience and addresses their needs, their interests, and their challenges. Step two, you need to research and plan your content. So you want to conduct research to gather data, insights, and perspectives that support your topic. You need to identify key points or arguments that you want to cover in your article. You also need to create an outline to structure your content, ensuring that it has a logical flow of ideas and a cohesive narrative. Step three, you want to craft a compelling or captivating headline. So your headline is the first thing readers will see, so make sure it counts. You then want to use clear, concise language that communicates the main theme of your article. You need to aim to create curiosity or urgency to encourage readers to click and read more. Step four, you want to write an engaging introduction. So your introduction is what sets the tone for the rest of your article. So be sure to grab the reader's attention. You need to start with a strong hook, such as a surprising fact or bold statement, or a thought-provoking question. You want to provide a brief overview of the topic and the value that the readers can expect to gain from your article. Step five, you want to organize your content with subheadings, breaking your content into sections using clear and kind of descriptive headlines. So your subheadlines make your article more kind of scalable and easier to read, allowing your readers to quickly identify the information that they're looking for. You want to use subheadings to create a logical flow of ideas and guide your readers through your article. Step six, you want to use visuals to enhance your articles. So you want to include relevant images, videos, or infographics to support your content and make it more visually appealing. Remember, visual learners will be looking for these particular areas. So visual elements help kind of break up long blocks of text and can illustrate complex concepts more effectively than words alone. You want to make sure you use high quality visuals and give proper credit to sources if necessary. Step seven, you need to edit and proofread your work, of course. So take the time to review your article for spelling, grammar, punctuation errors, and ensure that your writing is clear, concise, and consistent in terms of tone and style. So consider asking a colleague or friend to review your article for a fresh perspective and additional feedback. Finally, you want to publish and promote your article. So once your article is polished and ready to go, you want to publish it on LinkedIn, on your LinkedIn profile. You need to share your article with your connections and relevant LinkedIn groups and other social media platforms to increase its visibility. You want to engage with readers who comment on your article by responding to their feedback and answering any questions they may have. Writing a LinkedIn article can be an effective way to showcase your expertise, grow your network, and create new opportunities. By following these steps and strategies, you can craft engaging and impactful content that resonates with your target audience. Remember that consistency is key, so aim to publish an article regularly to maintain your momentum and to continually build your personal brand. So in the next show you how from start to finish to create your LinkedIn article and publish it on your LinkedIn profile. Welcome. So in this part of the video, I'm actually going to walk you through how to get started and create your own LinkedIn article. So remember, the important areas that you need to have before you start creating your LinkedIn article. So first of all, you need to have the content. What are you going to be writing about? You need to have the title. You need the subheadings. You want to add images. And if you want to direct your readers to any of your other resources, any of your freebies, you need to also have those links. So that's what you need to have first and foremost. So if you have all those, what you'll now do is write your article. So you will log into your LinkedIn account. So it'll be your personal profile. And even you can do it on your company page. But this is the dashboard, or this is when the main feed when I log into LinkedIn. And you can see above here already where it says start a post, and you can see where it says write article. So you click on that and this will open up a new page and you need to select who is going to publish it. So I've got my other company profiles and myself. So I'm going to stick with myself. So I'm going to be publishing it myself. And straight away, when you get into the LinkedIn article format, the first thing you see above is your headline. So this is where you're going to place your title. And then you're going to have an image, which is going to represent the article. And this will be the same image that will show up when you share it as a post. As you can also see here with the image, it tells you the dimensions, so 1920 by 1080 pixels, and then we'll add the rest. So first and foremost, let's get the headline for our LinkedIn article. So the headline for this article is actually how to write a LinkedIn article. So I'm actually doing a LinkedIn article based off this tutorial. So all I'm going to do is paste that in. And then I'll have an image already that I've sourced from Canva. So I'm going to go and upload it. And that's uploaded. And then underneath it is when you're going to start with your content. So if you scroll down, you'll be able to see your name. Just to show you up above here, I created a newsletter. So that means that people can subscribe to get my fortnightly article. So if you want to do that, you can. And I think it takes you there sometimes automatically when you start an article, so you can create that. And then what you'll then have is where you're going to start. So it says right here, you can also include mentions. So you can add mentions for people in LinkedIn. So if you're writing an article that's referring to someone, or maybe even referring to your company page or referring to anyone on LinkedIn that you're following, you can do the @ sign and then you can tag them in the article as well. And of course, you can also add hashtags. So what I'm going to do first and foremost is actually just grab my content and paste it right in here, and then we'll start formatting it. So that's what you can do. So I'm going to just go to my article. So what I've done is I've prepared the article all within Google Doc just to make my life so much more easier. And now what I'm doing is going down, just grabbing all of it, copy, and then go back to LinkedIn article and paste. And then what you're going to do, you'll see how it's then formatted. So you can see there's quite a bit of space in between. So if it's something that you don't want, if you don't want that space, all you're going to do is just go into the space and click delete. And then you just want to make sure, so these are my subheadings, but the size of the subheadings are from the Google Doc. So I'm going to have to change it. So I'll show you how to change your subheadings, the size of your subheadings. I think at the moment it's H1, and H1 are usually reserved for titles for your article. So H2 may be more suitable for subheadings. So all I'm doing at the moment is just changing the format because of course I've copied and pasted. So I want it to make sure that it's formatted to LinkedIn article so it's readable. And anytime you make a mistake, you can always do undo as well. Because with the LinkedIn article, it automatically saves. So you don't have to go and save it. It saves as you go along. And also what I'm going to do with this particular article is add videos. I'm going to show you how you can add videos within your articles. So now that let's make sure here, a bit of space. Okay, so that's my LinkedIn article. So we know at the top we've got our title, which is your It's got a hashtag there, and it's which is H1. So H1 is usually used on like websites, and it identifies it as a heading, or the number one heading, which every website should have. So it's similar to your blog post. So what I'm going to do, those subheadings, and I said they are quite large, and it's because it's been formatted from the original Google Doc. So what you do is highlight your subheadings, and unfortunately with LinkedIn, you have to scroll all the way to the top to find the formatting information. So here it is. So that highlighted text, I knew it was H1 because the size was quite large, but I want to change it to H2, which makes it a subheading. So now if you scroll down, the size is different, right? So you can see benefits of writing a LinkedIn article. So it's now a H2 subheading. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually now just going to quickly go through it and change the rest. Okay, so I've just changed the subheadings to H2 tags. So they're smaller and they definitely can tell they're subheadings. So when your reader's scrolling down, they can go to the areas that, or the step that they want to follow. So we've just done that. Also, what I want to do is add more images. So at the moment, we've only got one image at the top. So I'm going to go down and see where I want to add an image. So benefit of writing a LinkedIn article, could put an image there, choosing relevant topic, researching your and plan crafting. So you want to have a look and see where you think an image would be useful. I wouldn't put an image on every subheadings if it's not of any use. But to break up this text, I might just But to break up this writing, because there's a lot of text here, I'm just going to add an image. So I already found some images prior to this. So obviously this is part of your preparation for your LinkedIn article. So all the images that you're thinking that you want to include, you gather them. So one of the ones I had was a captivating headline. So I'm going to go underneath the title headline, just put a space there. And beside it, can you see where it has this square of a plus? So this is where you can add content into the article. So if you click on that, and then you can add an image, you can add a video, slides, links, snippets. So I'm actually going to add an image, and I'm going to add it from my desktop. So it's going to go to my computer, open it up. Now I'm going to find that image that I've already um kind of put together. Just going to view it so I know which image this is, and this is for headline image. Again, just to break it up. So this is captivating headlines. So just giving an example. So that's that one. And then what you'll then see, it gives this space underneath it. So I don't want there to be a space. So I just remove that space. And then if there's any other visuals that you want to add, definitely go for it as well. So that's that so far. So I've actually just got two images. If I had another one, if I wanted to place another image, I think for me, I will definitely want something in the area of edit and proofread. So as you go maybe a little bit further down before you get to the bottom, to the end of your article, you might want to place one other image. So the other thing I want to show you is how to add a video. So let's say with this article, this video that you're watching right now would be the video that I would include if I was doing it for a different topic. So the way you want to add a video, which you kind of saw in adding an image, is that you just go to the area where you think the video will then be useful. So let's say it would be here. So I will put video on how to with creating your LinkedIn article. So this is exactly what I would do. And then, so what I've done, I've just put this text here and I want to bold it so that for those that are skim reading, they know it's of something slightly different than what they're reading. So it's an area that they can go straight to and go, oh, there's a video. I will actually prefer to watch a video. So I just made sure to bold that. But then what you can do underneath it is click on that symbol, that's plus, and then you can add a video. So when you click on that, you can see straight away, I'm just going to scroll down where it says YouTube, Vimeo, or more. So these are the types of videos that you can add in the article. So you just go to, for example, YouTube and grab the URL link of an YouTube video. So that's what I'm going to do. So here we are on YouTube. So because my article, my LinkedIn article is based on writing a LinkedIn article, I've gone to find a video that supports it. So you go to YouTube, you type in whatever that you're looking for. If you haven't got your own YouTube videos, then what you then do is go to the URL box. So it's the address bar. I'm going to copy that and then go back to my LinkedIn article and paste that in. Paste that in, click enter, and there it is. So that's how you can add a video. And again, it really breaks down an article. So if there's any really quirky sort of videos that you think will be great for your readers, it will support your content, the argument, the benefits, maybe you might add review-based videos, anything in there just to make your article more easier to consume. The other thing I want to show you is how to include some links. So let's say there was a link. I wanted them to view another LinkedIn article. I could get the LinkedIn article URL and embed that. So with this in mind, I'm going to use one of my links, which actually refers to my social media platforms. So I want them to go and visit my other social media platforms to continue the conversation. So I'm just going to grab that. So what I've got within my content plan for this LinkedIn article, I already had it noted that I want them to follow me on other social media platforms. So I'm just going to paste this in. And as you can see that it's kept the format from Google Doc. So in order to change this, I'm just going to highlight it, go all the way back to the top, change it to normal, and let's go back to the bottom. But also what I want to show you is how to embed these links. Instead of the links looking this way, which is not the greatest, we can embed them into text. So for Instagram, I want to embed this into the at @aya_developing educator academy. So let's just go back to it. I want to highlight this. So I'm going to copy, cut, and I'm going to highlight the text that I want it to be embedded in. And then what I'm going to do is scroll to the top. And then you'll see the link just there beside the block quotes. So add URL link. Then you want to scroll back, although it's a bit temperamental going up and down. Scroll back to the bottom, and then you see this new box appear where you can insert your link, click apply, and then it makes it hyperlink. So that's how you can see that if you click on it, it will take you to the destination. And that's what I'm going to do with the other two. So now that you can see, I've added follow me on social media and I've embedded these links. So for what we have done for this LinkedIn article, to quickly just show you, we have started off with our title for our LinkedIn article. We've pasted in our context, so the whole content for this LinkedIn article. We have included our image, so that's going to represent this article. And we've added one other image, but you can add more into sections under subheadings. So I definitely recommend that you include subheadings within there. We've also added a video that we took from YouTube, as well as embedded links to follow us on other social media platforms. But just to show you as well, other things that you can do on here, you can also add quotes. So there's any really thought-provoking quotes that support this article, you can add them in. And you can also add in dividers. So let's say, for example, I was talking about two different topics and I wanted to divide it up. So let's say I want to add a divider underneath just well before we start, I've got the steps. So I'll click here, click enter, and then I'll scroll up, click the divide, and it should enter it, the area that I was just in. So just before the steps, and you can see now where this divide is. So you can also do that as well. And again, you've got the bold, you can italic the text and you can underline certain text. So if there's any really important ones that you feel it's important that needs to stand out, all you need to do, let's just say job opportunities was one. So you highlight that text, you go up, click underline, and now that's underlined. Maybe I want to bold other parts of it. So you just click on the text that you want to make the changes to, scroll up, and then click on that formatting. So that's how you create your LinkedIn article. So let's say you've done all your checks, Grammarly's fine, you like the look of it, you've reviewed it, and you're happy with it, and you now want to schedule it or publish it. So what you do to publish this article, you click on next. And what this now does, it's gonna as a pop-up where you actually create the post. So this is how your post will look. So this was the image for the article. There's a title underneath it. So when people click on that, it takes them straight to go and read the article. But what you also want to do is create a compelling description to get people to want to read the article. So it says here, tell your network what this edition of your newsletter is about and add hashtags to help people find it. That's all you need to add in here. So you type it, you just go into this box. And let's say that is my compelling um, description to try and entice people to read this particular article. I'll obviously write a bit more here. So, great news. Our new article is all about how to create a LinkedIn article for beauty and wellness professionals ready to make an impact online. And then I'm going to add some hashtags. Sometimes you can also see at the bottom that LinkedIn has some recommendations. So, so we're going to put beauty and wellness, thought leadership. So I've added just a couple. You don't need to go too wild, like Instagram. Just need a couple of hashtags. And then once you're happy with that, if you want to publish it, you can click publish. If you want to schedule it, you can click this timer. If you hover over it, it just says schedule for later. So if you click on that, and then now you can schedule it for later. So I've already got some articles scheduled to come out, but let's say if I go across here, I want to schedule it for sometime in June. I'm going to click on that. Then you've got to highlight the time that you want it to go out. And then once you are happy with the time, you click just outside of the time box, and then you click next. And what it will do, it will take you back to the article, and then you can see just here, posting Wednesday, June 21st at 10 past 12. And then once you're happy, just have one more look over it, because once you've scheduled this, it's kind of with LinkedIn articles, you'd have to put into draft before you can edit it. So let's schedule it, and I'll show you quickly that as well. So let's say you're really happy with that. I'll show you also where to find it. So once you've scheduled or published, scheduled more so, you can see this box here, article scheduled, and you can go and view it. But let's say you have gone away and you now want to be able to find all your scheduled articles. You would have to click on, so let's go back and show you from how it would look. Click on your profile. You would go on your main page as if you're going to start an article from scratch. So you go write an article and again go through the process. And instead of starting an article, you go to publish menu and then you can see scheduled. So that's how you see your content. So I'm going to scroll down and the one I just shown done with you is this one. So if you want to now edit this, the only way you can edit this is by clicking on if you want to reschedule it, is by clicking on the reschedule and doing it that way. But as you can also see, let's go back to schedule, it's actually hard to edit. So you can't necessarily edit it. You have to kind of remove it from the scheduler. So what you do, you click on the bin, and what it does is then if you scroll down, it gives you an option to move it to draft. So if you click on as if you're about to delete it, then this will pop up. Cancel this scheduled article, it will be moved to draft. So it goes to draft, and that's when you can edit it. And then you go to publishing menu, you click on drafts, and there it is. And then that's where you get the pencil where it will allow you to make edits. But by the way, when you do that, if you try to make an edit, that post description that you use when you're ready to schedule it, that also disappears. So you need to remember what you said in the post description before you scheduled it. So that's it. That's how you, step by step, how you create your LinkedIn article, all the elements that you need, how to embed an image, your video, and put a link in there, bold, underline text, and also how to publish and schedule it for later on your platform, and then also how to find your LinkedIn article. Thank you for joining me today to learn all about how to write a LinkedIn article. I hope that you found these tips and strategies helpful. And if you have any questions or need any further assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out. Good luck with writing your LinkedIn article, and I look forward to reading your LinkedIn articles on LinkedIn.